And so those events that you're running, can you tell me a bit more about that? Like, is it a way to educate installers about potentially upcoming regulatory changes, or what's the main driver behind this?
Yeah, look, we're COVID-19's put a bit of a spanner in the works of some of our events, but I mean, a lot of them are now online, but there's really not a week goes by where we're not running an event of some form around the country. And that's everything from our big national conferences, things like All Energy or the Australian Clenergy Summit, through to installer nights that happen very regularly right around the country. I mean, I think our starting assumption here is that this is a pretty complex industry, and there is a lot of complex regulation, and there's quite a bit of change. And so a real focus of those events is helping people to understand whatever, here's the latest Australian standard, and here's what it means, and here's what you'll be expected to do differently. Here's some of the changes that are occurring at the moment that might impact in the future. These events are also opportunities for us to hear from industry, and they're also opportunities for us to network and build relationships across the industry, and for businesses like yours, hopefully introduce you to new customers, or keep you in, provide a good way to stay in touch with your current customers.
Oh, definitely. It's my favorite time of the year, actually, the All Energy. It's a little bit sad this year, obviously. But, a big part of what we do, and sort of touching on what you were talking about before with regards to establishing relationships in the government to help things change. As suppliers, relationships are number one, really. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to build trust first, and it's not something you can buy. It's something you need to earn, and a really good way to do that is to get to know these guys, and there's not that many opportunities where everyone's in the same place. So yeah, I love that event.
Yeah, it's made 2020 all the tougher, really. We were hoping that All Energy might be able to go ahead in some form. We're actually still running, obviously, a speaking series online for people who want to catch that. But there's something really special about events like All Energy, where you bring together 10,000 people in our industry in the one place at the one time, and it has such an incredible energy to see the scale of it, and be able to catch up with old friends and familiar faces, but just see the growth and the expansion in the industry as well. It's a great sort of barometer of how the industry is tracking, All Energy in particular, for the solar industry.